Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doppel-N, or you can also call me Nish. I am a manifestation coach. I actually do a lot of things, but being a manifestation coach is also one of my roles in this earth. Okay, so let's start. We'll talk about self concept today, a high self concept. Kindly note that self concept is not as the same as self love. Self love is more about five love languages. These love languages that you maybe heard of: act of service, word of affirmation. Suppose you're feeling low, you take yourself out for an ice cream. This is an example of self love. Maybe you want to cook something nice today just for yourself. This is also an example of self love. Self love is nice, but we are talking about something way bigger, and it's self concept. When I talk about self concept, I'm referring to you being the god of your reality. Like, this is big stuff. When you are a conscious creator, you have to take the responsibility of everything you're creating outside of you. When I talk about outside of you, I'm referring to what you have inside that has the power to create the outer reality. It's because your dominant beliefs, thoughts, assumptions, emotions, and frequency, they are all adding up and they are creating something outside of you. Like, you are in front of a mirror and you are getting a reflection back by having all those things that I just mentioned. When we are experiencing everything around us, it's just more of who we are. This is why having a strong self concept is an essential step to being a successful conscious manifester. I will give you an example. Like, when I talk about having a high self concept, these are the plans that I have received as gifts from a friend. Now, if I put emphasis on these gifts, like, these gifts have so much power over me, I can't live without them, these mean everything to me, give them to me now, they have power over me, these 3D manifestations have power over me. But if I recognize that I have the power within me to receive those gifts, that's an example of a high self concept. I really want you to get this message today. The power lies within you, not outside of you. You are the creator who's choosing to receive those gifts, receive those 3D manifestations, and they come to you. You really are that magnetized, you are really are that magnetic. I mean, you really are that magnetic who is drawing all those things towards you. You have to feel that confident and secure within yourself who attracts those experiences, things towards you, and definitely not the opposite. This is quite important when you especially want to manifest a specific person. Many people put their SP, or a specific person on a pedestal. They give them so much importance, like, I can't live without this person, I can't wait to have them. And many people come to manifesting or spiritual journey for all these 3D manifestations like an SP. It really takes your power away from being a conscious creator. You are the god of your reality. You are creating everything. Do you really want to see yourself as someone who's so dependent on these 3D manifestations or outer reality that you forget your true nature? No, right? Like, when you have this information that you are like everything, you are the main character, why would you decide to give the plot away to someone else? You don't want to do that. You want to hold so much power that has the ability or has the capacity to choose from all those parallel realities. If you want, you can shift to any reality where you can have anything. This is why a high self concept is also about a healthy form of detachment. When I talk about detachment, please know that you are like, oh, I don't care about anything anymore, like an avoidant attachment style. I'm not referring to that. It's more about being healthy and secure within yourself, who can receive love but also give love without any form of attachment to attachment to that person. Like your self concept depends on you, your wholeness depends on you. You are so whole and in peace within yourself that you don't even feel any less without that 3D manifestation. These things sometimes get so much to you, like you can't live without that person, you can't live without that thing, that they have so much power over you that you forget your true identity. And you you reach for those hacks or books, videos, audios. Give that to me, give that to me now. This is not healthy. This is not healthy, and this is obviously not a healthy state to affirm or manifest. Usually you go to any manifestation coach, you go to any successful conscious creator, they will tell you the same thing. They will tell you to feel whole within yourself. And this might not sound a good thing to you, because they are telling you to be happy without your 3D manifestations. But this is true. You have to feel whole within yourself first, and then you can achieve all those things. Anything you want, everything will come to you. You don't even have to try, because Neville Goddard said, like, you don't have to lift a finger, everything will come to you. If you really want to be good, like really good at manifesting, you have to achieve that state where everything comes to you. You attract everything naturally. You don't even care if they don't come to you. Some strange noise. I really believe in glitches in the matrix, so if something happens, I really take a note of that. But anyway, let's get back to the foundation. Let's get back to a healthy and strong self concept. When I talk about a healthy, strong self concept, I also want you to know that feeling vulnerable is also a great example of having a healthy self concept. Many people think that if I cry, if I feel vulnerable, if I go to my friend and talk about how I'm feeling, that's bad. No, absolutely not. You are allowed to vent, you are allowed to feel bad. In fact, you are allowed to come back to these kind of videos whenever you doubt your manifestations. It doesn't make you any less. Actually, this is healthy, because you are venting, you are letting your emotions out. It means that you really respect yourself, you really love yourself enough to allow yourself to feel those negative feelings. Many people hide their emotions, many people don't talk about this stuff, and pent up emotions rise. They want to get out, they have to get out, so if you feel comfortable letting them out, it will happen naturally. In fact, at that time, your 3D manifestations will flow even more naturally when you are being authentic to yourself. When you are taking care of yourself, you're showing yourself the care, respect, love that you desire from your specific person or the things that you think you need. You won't feel um, that need anymore. Like, what I mean is, when you are feeling whole within yourself, you are respecting yourself for who you are, you will naturally attract those outer things. But this is important. Like, when I'm talking about having a high self concept, I really want you to remember that you are the conscious creator of your reality. You are the God, you are the I am. Never think yourself as any less. The power is within you. Never forget that. Come back to these videos, come back to manifestation coaches, but know that even manifestation coaches don't hold any power over you. They are not bigger than you. They are also co-gods. They are your supporters. We are here to support you, guide you, but you are the one who has the power to shape your reality. Also know that when you are focusing on your dominant beliefs, assumptions, frequency, you put an emphasis on being your highest version. You do this regularly, you practice being a powerful creator. It happens naturally, it just flows to you. When I'm talking about dominant beliefs or assumptions, I'm referring to what you believe in the most. If you think that you are a good manifester, you can manifest anything, you would be able to do it. Just know that if you constantly affirm without believing in them, it won't work. You really have to believe in them. If you don't believe in them, it will not manifest. This is also something important, and I want you to remember that faith is essential. Jim Carrey also says that often, like, if you have faith, if you have like unwavering faith in yourself, it will manifest. It just has to. There's no other way. This is why trust is important, especially believing in yourself is important. And also assumptions, like make those things like facts. My SP is mine. This is a fact. This assumption is a fact. It has to become a fact to you, so that you know. You really have to have that high self-concept where you know. True power comes from knowing. Many people have these troubles to get to a state where they really know that these manifestations are theirs because they don't feel worthy enough. This is where the concept of having a high self-concept is essential, because if you don't believe in yourself because of your lack of a high self-worth, you will suffer. You will face that in your reality. Now, when I talk about frequency, know that everything has a frequency, everything has a certain frequency. I could really tell you about these frequencies because I'm also from a scientific background, and I have done some research on speech emotion recognition. It's quite interesting. Everything is connected. When I talk about emotions, they all have these frequencies, and I have worked on that. Joy, anger, sadness, everything has particular frequencies. And love, joy, bliss, these have higher frequencies than the ones like guilt, shame, and everything. You can find actually more about them in this book called Becoming Supernatural. This is like my Bible. It's really great. Like, this is a good start if you are into spiritual things. When you start working on yourself, you will see that you will fall in love with these higher frequencies like love, joy, bliss, happiness. It will make you feel so good. These things are kind of essential when it comes to manifestation, but for self-concept, you would be focusing more on having a healthy and natural belief that your manifestations are yours. Even if you're doubtful, it's absolutely okay, because doubts are normal to have. We struggle with believing in the unseen, and this is natural. Just be so gentle with yourself that you don't feel uncomfortable when you feel that it don't happen. Also know that letting go is also kind of important, because if you are so attached to that thing that you can't let go, this will hamper you, not the 3D manifestations, but you. So let's have a gist. High self-concept is when I tell you that you are the god of your reality. You have the power to shape your reality. You have everything within you. You have nothing to look for, because you are whole within yourself. Work on yourself so that you can and have that belief that everything is yours and there's nothing outside of you. That's the gist of today's video. All the best and see you again.